Welcome back to the We Are City channel for our rebuild of Manchester City series, and this is an absolutely massive episode because this does pretty much define our season. We've got an away game against Spurs in the Premier League, which might decide us being title winners. It always seems to be away to Spurs, difficult place to go. But we've also got the Champions League semi-finals. Now this is how the semi-finals finished. We went through against Napoli, Bayern went through against Wolfsburg, PSG went through against Spurs, and Barcelona went through against Monaco. So in the semi-final, we can face either PSG, Barcelona, or Bayern. Before I even show you guys, let me know in the comments down below. Before you even see it, who would you rather face in the semi-final? Barcelona, PSG, or Bayern Munich? I'll give you time, because now it's time to look at the semi-finals. We will face Bayern Munich. That is the team we face in the semi-final. It's PSG, Barca in the other semi-final. What a game that will be. What a game ours will be. And today's episode, we've got the home and away leg against Bayern. Kicking things off with the home leg against them is Vincent KOMPANY against his former manager in Pep Guardiola. It's Bayern Munich against their former manager in Pep Guardiola as well. It is a really exciting game. The first leg's at home, which I don't tend to like, but that's the way it's going to be. We can book ourselves a ticket to the final in today's episode. Well, since we are playing Bayern, I did want to look at the opponent analysis, the way they are lining up. They have won 4 and lost 1 of their last 5 games in the UEFA Champions League. And I mean, you look at that side and you think, wow. Maybe one area they could improve upon, perhaps, is centre-back. Ito starts alongside Rudiger. Apparently, that's the way they're going with things. Lima's at right-back, head of Sasha Bowie. They've got Gianluigi Donnarumma signed. He's on the bench. Probably Neuer's still the starting goalkeeper there. Alphonso Davies. I mean, Kimmich and Paulinho midfield too is unbelievable. Musiala, Coleman, Elise, Sané, Vlahovic, Kane. I mean, they are stacked all over the field. That's an incredible squad. And Vincent KOMPANY's side are going to come to the Etihad and give us a really tough time. I think we're going to have to be a bit defensive. So tactically, we have decided to change things for this game against Bayern. We've gone with a more defensive back four and the idea of trying to keep things tight. So Diogo Costa does start and goal. It's Akanji, Kusanov, Diaz and Vardy, City's back four. Midfield 2 is going to be Ederson and Rodri, and then it's going to be a front 4 of Marmoush in behind Erling Haaland with Savinho on the right and Jeremy Doku on the left. He gets the nod. No Xavi Simons, he's on the bench alongside Bob, Wharton and Nico. Cambiasso, Lewis, Frimpong, Ake and Stefan Ortega join him as well. I think Xavi Simons wanted to start this one. I was umming and ahhing between him and Marmoush. I've gone with Marmoush because of the goal threat he brings, but I'm happy to bring Simons in and push Marmoush wide if that's the case. But I like Marmoush in and around the box. Doku and Savinho are going to be creative wingers, and that means that Marmoush through the middle creating no chances. Everyone else is defensive, but I think Simons to come on at some point for Marmoush probably as well. So here we go, Champions League semi-final here at the Etihad Stadium, Manchester City versus Bayern Munich. It's Vincent KOMPANY versus Pep Guardiola. It is the biggest side in England in my eyes against the biggest side in Germany. And out come the two sides captained by 2 of the best midfielders in world football as well, in Joshua Kimmich and also Rodri. 2 sides out onto the field. I think the Bayern side is different to what we saw in the analytics. It looks like a few players have come in different areas of the game for them. But I am not so confident today. I think this is going to be an absolutely massive game. I think they are absolutely brilliant. We're brilliant as well. But it's not going to be an easy win for Manchester City. It's not going to be an easy game for City at all. We're going to have to play our very best to win this. And we've gone a little bit more conservative with Akanji in there at right back and City playing that 5 at the back, or the 4 at the back with 2 in front, sitting in front. The 4 in the front will have the chance to do whatever they want, where they want. But you've got to keep those 2 quiet. Harry Kane and Jamal Musiala. And Musiala's dribbling ability, his pace, his quality, Sané and Coleman in the wide areas. This is not an easy test at all to Pep Guardiola's Manchester City. Well, there's a City side who have done the business against Bayern before. A big 4-0 win, if you remember, over Bayern at home in the Champions League in the treble winning season. This is the Bayern side, which is very different from that side. I think Kingsley Coleman was in the team that day. Musiala was, Kimmich was, Davis was. The rest are new additions and new changes to this Bayern starting 11 for Vincent KOMPANY, who's brought in younger players, more experienced players, and so on. They're captained by Joshua Kimmich. They've got some good players on the bench like Vlahovic. So in goal starts Donnarumma. It is Davis, Ibanez, Rudiger and Bowie, the back 4. Captain Kimmich and Paulinho midfield 2. Musiala, Coleman and former City man Leroy Sané supporting Harry Kane up top. Big game in the Champions League, Manchester City versus Bayern Munich. Forward to Doku. And in there, Sasha Bowie, nice and aggressive. Sané. Cross with Ederson. Sané into the box here. Harry Kane with a header across the box here, saved by Costa. Good start by Bayern in the opening 4 minutes. City under pressure. We start slow, always. Ball across that near post. Header's in there. Shot is then at the side netting. It's wide the post by Joao Paulinho. Well, City will concede chances today. We've got to defend heroically, really. Ederson dispossessed by Sané. That's poor from him. Kane. Ball through to Musiala here. Great save by Costa. Came out early. Made the decision he was going for it. Paulinho. Moving across this back line. Ball through the middle here towards Musiala. Kane onto Musiala here. Jamal Musiala, good save. Back to Kane. Another save by Costa. Double save from the goalkeeper. Musiala. Rodri takes it off him. It's going to be a free kick Bayern's way. In a very good position. And Harry Kane is over it. And a good start by Bayern in the semi-final. Leroy Sané catches this one. Over the bar by Leroy Sané. Against Diaz here, Coleman. Diaz gets the foot in, Coleman can't stop it. Kane across towards Musiala, who gives Bayern the lead. It's been coming. And Bayern do take the lead at the Etihad. And it's Jamal Musiala with a goal. Well, Diaz there doesn't get across quick enough towards that man, Coleman. Again, I mean, Kusanov gets across to Kane. Then Vardy's got to shift across. This space for Musiala. Takes his time. He's nice and composed. He lifts it over Costa. And a dominating Bayern performance here at the Etihad. Jeremy Doku, that's better from him. Ederson in towards Marmoush here. That's good play from City. Omar Marmoush. Haaland. Turns here. Haaland past Ibanez. Haaland at the near post. Save by the keeper, Donnarumma. Ah, that was a great chance for City. Rodri, good interception. Straight back to Sané, though. Can't get this second time. Sané in towards Musiala. Onto Harry Kane. Back into Musiala. Musiala blocked by Kusanov. Back to Musiala. And behind for a corner. Good save by Costa. Rodri. Through to Marmoush. Onto Savinho. Option in the box for Savinho. Cross into Haaland here. Away from Meccano. Marmoush, a thumping header. Finds Doku across the box. And they get it away off Meccano. He's looking for Erling Haaland in the middle. Into Ederson again. And City hitting him in the transition. Ederson. Jeremy Doku. Needs some quality from Doku. Meccano across to him. Doku. In behind to Haaland here. Haaland chance here! Haaland scores 1-1. Much better performance in the second half. Doku's come out firing, actually. Really good play on his left-hand side. Finds Haaland, who hits it across the goal. Well, not across the goalkeeper, at the goalkeeper, Donnarumma. And into the roof of there. It's a really good finish from Haaland. You'll see it from this angle. It's narrow. But something that Sergio Aguero used to do for City, that near-post finish he was so good at, Haaland seems to have learnt it, doesn't he? He's done it a few times this season. He does it again, Erling Haaland. Foot through it. Back of the net. 1-1 here with Bayern. What a better second half from Manchester City. Oh, and there they go again, Musiala. Great speed from Musiala. Diaz in there. No way is that a penalty. Oh, Ruben Diaz. I'm starting to ask questions of Diaz because it's been all season. Is it really a penalty? I don't know. Kane saved by Costa. Back out to Coleman. Akanji tackles him in the box. Great challenge by Akanji. Saved by Costa in the Champions League. Davies. The legs of Rodri. Harry Kane. Bursts away from Diaz. Harry Kane. Costa makes a good save with the chest behind for a corner. Well, I can't believe Costa made that save. I mean, saves the penalty. What a keeper he is. Off the line by Vardy. Falls to Kane. Blocked away. Coleman. Musiala. Coleman again. Oh, I can't block it. 2-1 Bayern. Can't get a block in. 2-1 Bayern. All those players in the box and not one can block the shot. And smashed in by Coleman for 2-1 Bayern. Kane in behind to... Oh, it doesn't let me select Kusanov. And it's 3-1 Bayern. Well done, EA. You've absolutely done me there. Doesn't let me select him, Kusanov. And when it does, it makes him stand still and not move. 3-1 Bayern. Well done, EA. Class performance from EA Sports there. An assist for Bayern's third goal. Doku. Oh, Doku. And again, Diaz ran off by Musiala. This could get really ugly. Good save by Costa. We've got to make changes. Savinho. Into Frimpong. Come on. Another foul there. Frimpong in. Haaland is there. Saved by Donnarumma. Marmoush on the rebound. Can't get there. Cambiasso down to Edison. Simons. Xavi. Savinho. Frimpong. It's Jeremy Frimpong. Oh. Has to score for 3-2. Edison. What a ball towards Savinho. Fonzo Davies with him. Back out to Frimpong. Xavi Simons. Little back heel to Marmoush. Rodri. Wide to Frimpong again. Jeremy Frimpong. Cross the box here. Blocked by Donnarumma again. That was the last chance to get a goal. And that is full time. A 3-1 defeat to Bayern in the first leg at home. City have got a lot to do going into the second leg away at the Allianz Arena. And I'm not confident we're going to be able to do it. We should have scored more goals there. How is it only 3-1 to them? It should be 3-2 or 3-all. Big chances missed. Only 3 days after the Bayern game, it is first versus fourth. We go away to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium to face Spurs. They currently are winning that battle for the top 4 race, with Villa dropping out of it a little bit alongside Liverpool. But there's only 3 points, 2 points to separate those 3. We are 10 points clear at the top, and a win here today, I think, would pretty much say we are going to Premier League champions, going with 4 games remaining. 4 games remaining is just over 9 points to play for. So a win here today, and you'd say City are going to win the title. Spurs away from home, a place where City struggle to go. Let's just say we know against Spurs today. With eyes on that game against Bayern, we are a little bit worried about running plays into the ground because the Bayern game is not too far away. So Costa starts and goal. It's Frimpong, Akanji, Ake and Cambiasso, the back 4. Gonzalez and Wharton in the midfield 2. No Rodri, he's on the bench. Simons and Bob in the wide areas with Marmoush and Haaland, the captain, through the middle. We've got McAtee, Doku, Rodri, Edison, Kasanov, Diaz, Lewis and Vardy on the bench. Immediately, I'll be looking to try and get off Marmoush and Haaland as quick as possible. Maybe even Xavi Simons, who's probably going to start that game away at the Allianz. So away at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, Manchester City versus Spurs. First versus 4. Spurs battling and need 3 points here today if they're going to get top 4, with Villa and Liverpool within 1 and 2 points touching distance with them. Manchester City are 10 points clear at the top of the Premier League table, and City are looking at it and thinking, you know what, a win here today would mean we are going to be Premier League champions. It's a nice sunny day in London. The Spurs side that have got Victor Gyökeres in the front line, Zagovia and also Kulusevski, they've invested heavily to try and get back into the Champions League places. A win today against City might just be necessary to do so. Handshakes between the players, and from what I see, Spurs are coming out with a very, very attacking side today. They went and bought Konate in the summer from Liverpool for big money, Kamara from Villa for big money, Gyökeres for big money as well. So made 3 big signs to the spine of that Spurs team. Ange Postecoglou's investment is at the moment paying off in 4th place. In goal starts Vicario. It's a back 4 for Spurs of Porro, Konate, Danzo and Reguilon. Kamara, Madison and Kulusevski in a very attacking looking midfield 3. Segovia, Gyökeres and Son the front 3. Llorente, Gray, Solanke on the bench as well. Xavi back wide to Nico. Across the box here. Bob's in the middle. Oscar Bob for Manchester City. He's done it again. The last 2 Premier League games he's started, Oscar Bob has scored. And Oscar Bob scores again. We're picking on Pedro Porro today. Nico's been asked to drift a little bit wide alongside Xavi Simons. Great ball in from Nico. Fires it across. And Oscar Bob makes the run. Attacking intent. And he puts it past Vicario. Brilliant from Oscar Bob, who has been slow since that leg break injury that he picked up last season. He's not hit the ground running this season, I don't think, either. Oh, Costa, that's risky. Oh, we got away with that. We're not going to get away with this one, though. Gyökeres. Zagovia, good save. Back to Madison, who hits the side netting behind for a goal kick. Taking chances, Manchester City taking liberties there. Nice and composed, Wharton, back towards Akanji. Frimpong. Marmoush. Frimpong. Across the box here. Xavi Simons waiting for 2-0. Twice we've done it, and twice it's worked. And City have a 2-0 lead here. And if it play like that against Bayern, like we've done against Spurs here, we'll win. Well, we've used it so well in those wide areas. Look at Xavi Simons in space here. The Dutch connection between Frimpong and Simons. Tapping for Xavi. 2-0 Manchester City. Pedro Porro He's really poor defensively, Porro, and we've picked on that today. Good turn in towards Marmouche. He goes round towards Oscar Bob here. And Bob clattered into referee. How is that not a foul? And now Oscar Bob, who's been playing so well, is injured. Why is that not a foul? In behind towards Zagovia again. And this time he scores. Well done, EA. EA Sports in today's episode are the key member. The hero of the episode, EA Sports. Well done, Zagovia scores. Bob's foul. Bob's injured. And that comes from an EA assist again. Akanji. And he's injured now, Bob. He's been playing so well. And he's done so well there again, Bob. And here's Frimpong. And into Haaland across the keeper, 3-1. Take that! Erling Haaland, the captain, scores 3-1. What a finish. Come on. I'm annoyed we've conceded a goal. But Frimpong away again. Another assist for Jeremy Frimpong. Across to Erling Haaland. First time strike. Into the top corner. What a finish this is on the right foot. It does not get better than that. Again, it's another Sergio Aguero-esque finish from Erling Haaland, who's added that to his game on top of already lethal finishing. 3-1 City. Haaland scores. Frimpong with his second assist of the game. Gyökeres. Wharton in there. Played to Govia again. Good save by Costa. Away. Maddison picks it up. Launch out to Frimpong. In towards Wharton and back to Frimpong. On to Marmouche. Bob. In behind to Frimpong. Bad ball from Bob. Frimpong battles. Wins it. Brilliant from Frimpong. Marmouche. Through to Haaland here. Haaland again. 4-1. Brilliant. Frimpong's been class today. He's going in against Bayern for certain. He's got to start against Bayern. City 4. Spurs 1. Frimpong at the heart of it again. Haaland again as well. Marmouche with the assist. And Haaland onto that left foot. Dispatched it in the bottom left-hand corner. It's really good play from Erling Haaland. It's really good play from Frimpong. Well played, Marmouche. Through to Haaland. Doesn't get it caught under his feet. He makes the finish. It's 4-1. It's 53 minutes. We're going to wait till the 60th minute mark. And then we're going to make those changes. Haaland and Marmouche are going to come off. Frimpong as well. He's got to start against Bayern, I think. And get the ball out as quick as possible. Get those changes on. Here's Gyökeres. Lost him here. Kanji can't cut it out. Chance for Kulusevski. What a miss. Puts it wide for Kulusevski. There the changes. Marmouche, Frimpong and Haaland. Lewis, McAtee and Doku. Doku for City. And Doku. Fantastic feat by Doku. He's still going here, Doku. Oh, Danzo just recovers. Just. Kamara away. Kulusevski. Ake's there. He wins it. Gives it back. Gyökeres. How many times do he win it and give it back? Gyökeres. Great save by... What a play. What a goalkeeper he is. Doku. Xavi. Rico Lewis. Back to Xavi. Xavi Simons. Great skill. In towards Doku. Oh, what a miss by Doku. Should be 5-1. Xavi Simons robbed of an assist there by a terrible Doku finish. Big switch of play towards Jack Grealish. Inside by Grealish towards Kulusevski. Who's got to score here? Kulusevski. Kulusevski! Costa saves again. Back out to Maddison, who puts it into an empty net on a fantastic volley. 4-2. Spurs pull one back. What a save by... I mean, the way Costa... He comes out and he just makes himself so big most of the time. That's not his fault there. The midfield don't get there. 2 added minutes. Spurs aren't going on to win this one. Might make it 4-3. That's the best they're going to do. Oh, backheel through to Gyökeres here. Gyökeres! Saved by Costa. Full-time whistle goes. City 4, Spurs 2. And that win there, judging by the way the players are celebrating, I think just means that the title mathematically isn't heading our way. But we're 3 points away from it. And Spurs, that is very detrimental for their top 4 hopes and the money they've spent this season. And Oscar Bob's injury is just a 5-day injury. He probably missed the Bayern game, but he'll be back after that. Well, it's final game of the episode time, and the winner of the semi-final here will face Paris Saint-Germain in the Champions League final. PSG beat Barcelona 3-1 at the Parc des Princes. It's 4-3 in aggregate. PSG go through to the Champions League final. Could we see a Bayern-PSG final once again like we saw in, was it 2020, where Bayern came on top? Or can we cause an upset, a big comeback, really? A big comeback. Maybe not an upset for us to go through, but certainly unexpected. 3-1 down to Bayern. Can we go to the Allianz Arena, beat them by 3-0 and take ourselves through to the Champions League final against PSG? This is side for Bayern Munich today, and there's been one big decision from Pep Guardiola. No Ruben Diaz, he's dropped to the bench. Nathan Ake does start despite be a little bit tired in playing that Spurs game alongside Kusanov in that back line. Frimpong and Vardy on the full-back roles with captain Rodri and Nico partners in, not Edison, in the midfield too. Savini on the left, Simmons on the right, Marmoush and Haaland up top. No Bob, who's injured, so McAtee comes in for his place on the bench. Doku, Wallace, Edison, Cambiasso, Lewis, Diaz, Kanji, as well as Stefan Ortega, all there ready to step up if needed. Hopefully City can get a win today and get to that Champions League final. That is what our aim is. That's what we're going to try and do. So Champions League semi-final second leg for this Manchester City side. 3-1 down aggregate and expected to be going out here against Bayern. Well, Vincent KOMPANY's side come out knowing that Manchester City will throw everything at coming away with their ticket to the Champions League final. They've already got one foot in the final, really, haven't they? They've already got half a ticket of Bayern. We want to make sure we rip it away from them. Paris Saint-Germain beat Barcelona in the other semi-final. So it will be a PSG side in the final. But will it be Manchester City or Bayern Munich join them there? Everything is in Bayern's favour, who come out with exactly the same side with 2 changes. Sasha Bowie is out. Conrad Lima comes in. And Michael Elise comes in that front line as well. But they're the only changes from the first leg to Bayern. Elise in for Sané. And Lima in for Bowie. The changes come on that far right-hand side for Bayern Munich. Got to keep Kane and Musiala quiet. We couldn't do in the first leg. Ake preferred over Diaz is a big call. Whether Ake stays at City, we don't know. He's unhappy with his game time. So is Akanji, maybe. And so is Ruben Diaz. If he's dropped for big games like this. City versus Bayern. Here we go. Just the balance of the team is a little bit better than us at this stage in our rebuild. Cross comes into the far post here. It's Elise on the volley. Nico and Ake get it away. Vardiol. Back to Costa. Just clears it long. That's the right thing to do. Amish flicks it on. Xavi Simon's asleep. As he's Frimpong. We come back our way now. Coleman. Ball through to Harry Kane. Harry Kane slams it over the bar. Back to Ake. Nico. Savinho. Haaland. Xavi Simon's found a bit of pocket space here. And in towards Frimpong, who's off here. Jeremy Frimpong. Frimpong! 1-0 City. Come on. Former Leverkusen man. Jeremy Frimpong scores for Manchester City in a Champions League semi-final. Simons finds him really well worked with Paul Davis in. Space for Frimpong. Just beats Ibanez to it. Just hits it before Ibanez gets there. Across it by Frimpong. He missed a big one in the first leg. But not that one. Finish from fullback. Jeremy Frimpong scores. His first goal in 9 games in the Champions League, apparently. I don't think that's the case. I'm sure he scored in the Champions League before. Maybe the knockout stages. Oh, immediate mistake by City here. Harry Kane. You can't do anything about EA doing that to you. They make sure from kick-off the opposition play 1-1 ball and score. 1-1. That's game, is it? Marmoush. Frimpong. Xavi Simons. Trouble here for Bayern. Xavi. On to Haaland again. It's Haaland again. Oh, it's wide by Haaland. Elise says out injured. I don't care. Haaland has to score that. Oh, crap from Haaland. I know he scored, but he's missed a massive chance here. Look at the space on the far side for Coleman here. Kusanov's not going to get there. Coleman saves straight to Sané. What a miss by Sané. Wow. Xavi Simons. Into Frimpong. Back out towards Xavi Simons. He's chased by Davies. Oh, he skipped past him with great skill there, Frimpong. Simons. Good cross in. Nico arriving away. Nico Gonzalez. Haaland. Xavi. Marmoush. Frimpong. Frimpong across the box. Haaland is there. And a save by Donnarumma. Corner ball. City push him. Marmoush him. Cleared away Rodri. Xavi. Trying to get away from Rudiger. Xavi Simons. Oh, Rudiger fouls him. But nothing given. Nothing given again. Ball in behind to Kane, who's surely offside here. Referee says no. Harry Kane's in. Frimpong across. What a challenge by Frimpong. Second half underway. 1-1. City are putting up a fight. Bayern no. Just defend well. You'll be okay here today. Rodri. Xavi. Frimpong again. Frimpong again. Frimpong again. Oh, past the post by Frimpong. We've got to score these chances. Difficult game for him. Look how high the Bayern line is. Nico into Haaland. Across the... Savinho, who's past Kimmich here. Brilliant by Savinho. No one in the box, though. Savinho. Back to Marmoush. Simons. Marmoush is in. Marmoush! Oh, heavy touch. He's offside. Great play, and we mess it up again. Marmoush. Simons. Marmoush. Off goes Omar Marmoush here. Marmoush. Haaland. Haaland this time! Good save by Donnarumma again. Pepper in the Bayern goal, but we can't get the goal that we need. Marmoush in. Haaland with a header. Wide the post by Haaland again. How many chances do you need early? Savinho can't beat Kimmich. Here's Sané. He'll sprint past us like we're not there. I'm certain of it. Look at that. I can't get across to anyone with any pace. Oh, good save by Costa. Doku. Doku. Edison. Marmoush, what a ball to Doku here. Doku. Into Haaland here. Haaland this time! Come on! 2-1 City. Come on. This is not over yet. Doku into Haaland. He has made a difference, Doku. Credit to him. This time he scores. Come on. 2-1. I don't want to see a million replays of it across the goalkeeper. 2-1. Doku into Haaland. Back in behind to Doku. Doku. Marmoush! Oh! Rodri. What a chance. Edison into Doku giving away. Doku wins it back. Marmoush. Xavi Simons. Marmoush hits it wide the post. Ah. I'm pushing everything here to win this. Edison. Rodri. Xavi. Get going Frimpong. He's away from one. Frimpong. In the middle to Edison. Lays it off. Oh, Haaland forgets it. Haaland forgets it. And that, you can forget the Champions League final. What a tackle by Vardiel. No midfielder there to try and win it back. Vardiel again. Brilliant from Vardiel. Plays Haaland here. Away from Rudiger. Haaland. Pulls it back. Simons in the middle away from Lima. Cambiasso down. Full-time whistle goals. This Manchester City side pushed everything. But it wasn't enough. And in the Champions League semi-final we go out. We tried absolutely everything there. But it wasn't enough. Just the Premier League this year. We got to a semi-final of Champions League. The final was one step too far. It's going to be a repeat of the 2020 final. Bayern versus Paris Saint-Germain. City close. But not close enough. And Bayern Munich knock us out of the Champions League. How frustrating with the chances we had. But we're still 10 points clear at top of the Premier League table despite our Champions League disappointment. Out in the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup. Out in the quarter-finals of the FA Cup. And out in the semi-finals of the Champions League. It certainly means there's plenty to aim for next season. We're going to get back to the Premier League winning ways, which is great for us. But we want to try and get back to Champions League winning ways as well. And there's certain areas this side I think that need improvement if we are going to go on and win that Champions League trophy. I genuinely do think that. We're going to end the episode with a simulation against Leicester City at home, and that will leave us with 3 games going into the final episode, which will be up next, with, of course, the end of the season roundup against Liverpool, Brentford, and Wolves. They will be the final 3 games of the season. We'll simulate this one against Leicester, which will, I think, confirm us Premier League champions. Well, City only pick up a 1-1 draw at home against Leicester City. We drop points with a rotated side, meaning I don't think officially we're Premier League champions yet. That means we've got it all to do to win it in the next episode. Goals from Marmoush and Patson Daka share the points. Thank you very, very much for watching. I'm sorry that I didn't get to the Champions League final. I give it everything in that game against Bayern, but it wasn't enough. But we'll be back next season, and I know the areas of the team we need to improve upon to get there next season. Please like the video if you're not already. Please do subscribe to the channel if you are new and you're new to watching these videos. Season 2 is not far away, but we've still got to end Season 1, lifting that Premier League trophy. We'll see you guys next time.